Hi Sagittarius, this is your reading with me for April 2021 for intimate messages from your person. I was going to say like intimate messages, but then I was also going to say intimate love messages, and yeah, it just came out as a bit of a scramble. So intimate love messages from your person. There we go. April 2021 for Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. So definitely check out your other sign readings as well, because that can also help you to get more information for the rest of the month. And yeah, so I also want to quickly mention that if you'd like to win a free reading with me, check out the description box below, since I do a giveaway every single month. If you would like to purchase a private paid reading, those are also in the description box. They're done within 24 to 48 hours, so you can check all of the information out there. And then also I do have an Etsy store which has intention manifesting items, which has handmade bracelets, necklaces, anklets, pom-poms, tassels, embroidered cards which you can put under your pillow, your wallet or your purse. Check out the review section to see how other people have seen results with them. There's also face masks, crystals, divination coins, charms, pendulums, cloths, bowls, etc. from me to you. And yes, everything's meditated with and saged. So everything's linked down below. Okay, so let's see, Sagittarius. We start first of all with these eternal messages, intimate love messages from your person. Let's see. I regret walking away from you. Like, even if you're with someone right now and they walked away in the past, like there's definitely regret in that sense as well. So I just thought I'd mention that. But if this person has walked away from you recently or a while back, and they've just, in general, they've walked away from you, there's regret. There's real regret that I pick up here. So much regret, and the thing is, regret can also trigger us to do certain things, right? So regret can trigger people to come forward, to, you know, say whatever they want, because regret also does build into this sort of desperation of wanting to fix things, wanting a second chance, like things like that also do come through. So I do feel here that this regret is building into something so much more significant for this person, where they feel like they need to do something towards you, they need to make things right, they need to, you know, they need to do more, and that's the thing that's really happening here. We see that they are wanting to and planning to surprise you. Got here, I know we're being spiritually guided, and then we've also got here, I've been sending messages in 5D. I have an offer for you. I'm going to take action. I'm just planning the approach. Actually, these actually go up here. Hold on a second. Okay, might as well get the rest of these ones out whilst I'm going with it. Okay, I've looked into tarot readings. That's interesting. Now, some of you might think, okay, is this me? Like, as in, is it you? You know, that this is them. So these are intimate love messages from them, which goes to show that they have somehow come across tarot readings or a tarot reader and sort of perhaps even dived into looking into it, okay? I've looked into. Now, what looked into means is that they've kind of touched the surface on things. They might not be obsessed with it, but they have touched the surface with it, in the sense of like seeing perhaps some videos or looking into other tarot readers on websites, perhaps, you know, even kind of seeing in person. It really does vary, so keep that in mind. And we got here, I've been hurting without you, you have no idea. Let's just grab these other cards as well and see what is coming through. Oh, it went under my device. Hold on a second. Just got to grab these cards. There we go. Actually, there's only one. All right. And then this one fell out on the side. So don't ever change who you are. I will talk about these in more depth, by the way. I just thought I'd mention that. I didn't love myself. Okay, let's talk about these and then we'll grab the other two cards. So obviously they have really regretted walking away from you. It has caused so much guilt, so much shame, so much frustration that they even thought about that, or they even did it, which is why I feel like they're planning to do something towards you. See, planning means that they want to take some kind of action, they want to do something, they know they also need to do something. I feel like they've had a bit of a spiritual awakening as well, because it says here, I know we're being spiritually guided, which means that they do feel like you were put into their life for a specific purpose, and they feel like they have been going against their entire life purpose. I feel like this person has had a serious spiritual awakening, and a lot of enlightenment and a lot of understanding has flowed with that through the due course of time. Even I've been sending you messages in 5D. I definitely feel like they may have been, in many ways, communicating with you or trying to communicate with you by kind of, you know how sometimes when people lay awake at night and they're like trying to basically say something to another person, but they say it in their mind. They might have been doing that, like, you know, please forgive me. I'm really sorry I did this towards you. Things like that, you know, they could be saying that in their mind or out loud and just feeling really bad. And so they're kind of sending you those messages in the 5D by saying those things to themselves as well. So that's what I see there. I have an offer for you, so it's very obvious that they are planning to do something and that they do think about doing much more towards you and making much more of a move. We do also have, I'm going to take action, I'm just planning the approach. Well, isn't that interesting? Because they're planning to do something here. They're going to take action, of which is an offer. So they may come back around and say, hey, you know, do you want to do this? Hey, do you want to... I think this is something to do with a connection. It's definitely something to do with a relationship, and you know, perhaps it's getting to know each other more. It could be commitment. It can be very much so taking the next level of commitment, even like things like proposals. It's not uncommon that when someone really feels that they need to go all out, that they might just take the further step that exists, and sometimes that can even be a proposal. And I would say when you get to that particular point, it's your choice what you do. But, you know, take caution, take it slow. It's up to you. Some people take it slow, some people go faster. You know, it really does vary. And then I've looked in tarot readings, I did explain that, and then I've been hurting without you, you have no idea. This hurt is really fueling them to do much more towards you. You'll be really surprised that hurt can really fuel people to go to such measures to try and fix things. It really is one of those things. You know, when someone is hurt, they will try and do anything they can to get someone back. They will really want to plan things. They want to do things that perhaps they never really bothered to do otherwise before. And you know, because people may have taken the situation for granted, and now they're thinking, wow, I really need to fix that. You know, so something we have here. It's really obvious that at the time they did not love themselves, and they really didn't. I feel like they didn't care about themselves so much, and it may have seemed like they care perhaps more about themselves than you, but I really don't feel like they cared so much about themselves. I feel like they had a lot of low self-esteem, which is why they did the things they did towards you. They're also telling you don't ever change who you are, because again, they don't find that you were at fault. They may have put you at fault at the time, but they now know and realise that they were at fault. No, it really wasn't you that was at fault. Okay, Sag, let's see what else we have. Ooh, bonus card. I need time, so yeah. The time aspect here is because they're planning the approach and they're planning to surprise you and they're planning to do something. They just need time to kind of figure it out and also lower the ego a little bit, in the sense that obviously, you know, a lot of their ego has lowered because they've been hurting so much. But, you know, you just need that little push as well. Little push. Snapchat. Now, I'm fully aware that not everybody does have social media. Specifically, not everybody does have Snapchat. So, you know, keep that in mind. For example, there could be something that they send you on Snapchat. There could be something that happened in your connection via Snapchat. But also, when I think of Snapchat, I think of like a very quick sort of communication that could happen between the two of you, where they're kind of trying to test the waters, testing your pulse to see if you know, are going to get angry at them or anything like that, like very quick sort of snap chat. Okay, and I want to apologise. Well, isn't that really obvious? Yeah, it's really, really obvious. They regret what they did and they know they have to apologise. And I feel at first they might test the waters and sort of just see how you are. And I feel like it can be a very sort of simple conversation, a very quick conversation, and then I feel like they'll dig a bit deeper and apologise. Some of you might say, well, why can't they just apologise to begin with? And I feel like that's part of them also being a little bit sort of on edge about things and trying to test the waters. This person does have a bit of an ego, but it's been lowered significantly throughout the course of time, so something to keep in mind. So Sagittarius, that is your reading, intimate love messages from your person for April 2021. If this reading resonates with you, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, click on the little bell notification if you have subscribed, and also do check out the description box below for information on private paid readings, free reading giveaway, and of course intention items which are on Etsy. I will see you all very soon, and I do hope that you all take care and stay safe as well. Okay, bye everyone.